welcome to another video. So today I'm going to be talking to you about the new RAB Prosar down jacket. I bought the jacket in December 2020, so just under 2 months ago, and that's when the jacket was released. So I've had a couple of months wearing the jacket. As you may have seen in my previous YouTube uploads, I've worn it on pretty much every walk I've been on. So I've learned a lot about it and I've got a lot of experience with it now, so I'm going to share that with you today. And hopefully you find this video useful. So here's the RAB Prosar down jacket. It's a super lightweight feather down jacket. It comes in 3 different colours. So I've got the polar blue colour, which is kind of like this electric blue. You can get it in oxblood red, which is a kind of like a deep merlot-y red. And you can get it in ebony, which is kind of a charcoaly grey, almost black colour, which has an orange lining. So 3 really nice colours. So the retail price of the jacket at the moment is £230, but I have seen it for much lower prices, around 180, 160. So you can pick it up for much cheaper. So let's get into some of the finer details of the jacket and what I really love about this jacket. So the first thing I noticed when I got this jacket was how ridiculously light it is. And I've owned, like I said, a lot of RAB down jackets, and this one just felt even lighter than previous ones I've had, which I was amazed at. And it weighs 371 grams, which, you know, that's nothing. So it makes it perfect for if you're doing a multi-day hike, an expedition, traveling, just to keep your luggage weight down, or, you know, just going for a walk on the weekend. I mean, you can stuff it in your rucksack and it's not going to weigh anything. So you may be thinking, well, if it's so light, is it going to keep me warm? Is there enough, you know, substance in the jacket to keep me warm? And the answer to that is yes. So feathered down products have a kind of a rating or a measurement of how good they are and the quality of it and how warm it's going to keep you. And it's called fill power. So the higher the fill power, the warmer essentially or better quality the jacket or feathered down product is. And commercially, the highest fill power you can get is 900. And this jacket has a fill power of 800, which is pretty good, considering that the highest you can commercially buy is around 900. Not only is it super light, it is super warm. So with the weight of it and the insulation of it, you know, it comes across as initially a very high performing jacket. So we'll have a look at the fit now, and I'll put it on so you can see. I'm 6'3", but I have a very slim build. But I decided with this, after trying it on, that I would go with the large because I like a snug kind of fit with my down jackets. So I've moved the camera down a little bit so you can see. So this is the large, like I said, and it fits pretty perfectly, really. Nicely over the waist, because you don't really want it to be higher than your waist, because then it's just going to ride up and slip up, and, you know, you don't want that. And the length on the arms is just perfect, nice slim fit, and that's what I love with my down jackets. I want it to be slim, I want it to fit nice and snug, so that, you know, that it's keeping that warm air in there, no cold air can get in, and it's doing its job. So we'll talk a bit about the kind of the different features of the jacket, which I found to really like. Firstly, we'll talk about the hood. So the hood, as you can see, is elasticated. So there's no drawstrings, there's no, you know, little bungees to tighten it up. It is just one elasticated hood. So I've taken my cap off so you can see it a bit better. And as you can see, it really fits very snug, which I absolutely love, because I don't usually wear a hood really with my down jackets unless it's freezing cold. So I usually wear a hat, and that usually does the job. But if it is, you know, blowing a gale, you're in 0 degrees, minus degrees, I want a hood that is going to actually keep my head warm, and not only keep my head warm, but keep, you know, my face warm. With this elasticated feature, it's doing that. So it has a very nice snug fit, and, you know, when I'm up in the mountains, or, you know, it's blowing a gale, raining, or I want to be able to put my hood up straight away and it be, you know, done, not fiddling around with, you know, little drawstrings, and, you know, when your hands are freezing, it's the last thing you want to be doing. So I really, really like this elasticated feature, and not only is the hood elasticated, the wrists are also elasticated, which is perfect for when you're wearing a coat like this, because you don't want your sleeves to be riding up and down, blowing up and down. They stay fixed to this position on your arm, which when you're out in the hills or mountains doing technical stuff, You don't want to be faffing around with your sleeves because they're riding up, getting blown down or whatever. So, you know, you can do a lot and they'll stay, they'll stay in place, which is another real good positive. After owning the jacket for about 2 months and I've used it a lot, I've started to realise that they have, paid a lot of attention to detail, and they tried to make this kind of like a high performing jacket. For example, when you want to tighten the elastic around your waist, usually you have some sort of, bungee cord with the toggle, and it's, it usually flaps down by the side. With this, it's actually built into the material, as you can see. That's the kind of the toggle button, and you've got this, which is actually attached to the inside of the jacket. So use that to tighten. You just press on that, tighten, and it's all concealed within the jacket. So when I'm walking in the hills, or say you're a climber, or you're going to be doing a bit of scrambling, you haven't got this kind of bungee cord toggle thing hanging down that always gets caught on rocks, gets caught on anything. Whereas this has just been, it's been thought about, and I feel like they've done that with a lot of the jacket. As well as the tightening cord, which is built into the jacket, they've got YKK wind resistant zips, which is a full length zip, and it's the same on the pockets. So you've got 2 pockets in here, and they're not letting any air in. I haven't noticed, and I've walked in all winter in the jacket, and I haven't noticed any cold air coming in or anything. So they're top notch. And what else is great about this jacket is it can fit into a bag this size and just be stuffed into your rucksack, and it takes about 10 seconds to put it in, and it weighs absolutely nothing. And I'll show you what it looks like when it's in here. So it literally takes about 10 to 20 seconds to stuff it in here. It's like you're stuffing your sleeping bag back in its bag. And this is what it looks like when it's in its stuff sack. And as you can see, it is absolutely tiny. And it can just be stuffed into your rucksack, and it's perfect for if you want to travel abroad, you go into a cold country, you're fitting that in your rucksack or your suitcase, and it's not taking up any space, and it's not, it's not adding to your weight at all, really. Now, it's very hard to find any faults at all with this jacket so far, but the only thing I could think of that some people might want a bit more from this jacket is kind of the everyday practicality of it. For example, with previous down jackets that I've owned, I've had, a nice little zipper here. I've had zippers on the inside of the jacket. And I know a lot of people who have these down jackets, they use it as a kind of, a jacket they take to work, go down, walk to the pub in. And so they might be a little bit disappointed with not having some of the kind of functions that other down jackets have, like, you can shove your keys in, like your little chest pockets, your phone, your dog biscuits, and I know I was raving about them, but some people do like having the adjustable hoods. But what I will say to that is there's loads of other jackets out there which are made for that purpose. For example, you can pick up a RAB Microlight Alpine jacket, which is the down jacket I had before buying this one, and that one's a bit more, you've got your little chest pockets. I had a pocket on the inside, I had adjustable toggles on the outside that were easy access, and adjustable hood toggles, so it just had a few more functions and features. But this jacket isn't made for that, and so it's not a negative at all, just something I thought you might want to know if you were looking at buying a RAB down jacket. And as I said, there's plenty more in the market for that sort of everyday use. So to summarise the points I've talked about today, I think this jacket it's an absolute winner for me. I think it's a top down jacket, and the attention to detail and just the quality of the jacket, I think it's probably the best down jacket I've ever owned, and I've owned a fair few, and this it tops a lot, really. Just the weight of it, I think 370 grams for what you're getting, the amount of warmth you're getting with it, and the fill power of 800, that is just, it's right up there with, the highest quality down and insulation. It fits absolutely perfect. I have a large, I'm 6'3", it fits perfectly snug, no cold air coming in, perfect. And lastly, all of the little minor attentions to detail, the waist toggles being hidden away on the inside of the jacket, so it's not getting caught on anything, it's not going to get in the way, the wind resistant zips, the elasticated hoods that is there to do a job and do it really well, and the elasticated cuffs, which all of them added together, I think it makes for a really top quality down jacket. And I know the price tag is up there with your down jackets, but I think for what you get, I think it's worth every penny. So overall, I highly recommend this jacket. And I hope you enjoyed today's review. It's the first one I've done on my channel. I usually post videos of me exploring the Peak District, as you can see my map on the wall. But obviously with it being locked down, I haven't been able to get out as much, and I am going to post a few more videos of me exploring my local area. So I'd really appreciate if you'd let me know in the comments how I did, what you thought could be improved, what was good, and if you own the jacket, what you think of it, and if you do end up picking it up, let me know in the comments. I'd love to know. I'd just like to say thank you so much for all the early support I've had in my channel. I'm really enjoying making videos, and I hope to make some more review videos, and like I said, I'm going to post some more walking videos, so thank you so much. If you really like the video, feel free to leave a thumbs up and a little subscribe. It will really help me out. Once again, thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.